Welcome back, everybody, into the Butler cabin. I'm with Jack Stevens.
I was a wreck. And it was something truly that I had total faith that you were going to win it. I just didn't know if I could do justice for your moment by being able to even hold it together.
We're still waiting for the arrival of our new champion, Fred Couples. Here he comes, Ian Woosnam, the defending champion, who will present the green jacket. Fred? I don't know. I may have been more nervous than you were on that back nine, especially at the 12th hole.
Well, that's the most nervous I've ever been. Obviously, it showed, but you get a break like that, and I just start screaming at myself inside, and, forget all this stuff. Hit it left or, do anything but hit it there. And how it stayed up was a miracle, and so is winning the Masters.
Where were you when Fred won the Masters in '92?
I was trying to sell a Snickers bar from behind the counter at the Plainview Country Club at the time. I was watching it on TV.
What were you feeling?
Man, I was in tears.
Yeah.
People started calling. I couldn't answer the phone. I just couldn't answer the phone.
It's certainly something I think about often and enjoy replaying, because it's like a magic movie moment that it actually really happened that way. You couldn't have written it any better.
I made a little vow to myself that the last question, because I knew it'd be hard to get anything out after that, the last question I would try to personalize it. So the last question was something along the lines of, I think back to over a decade ago when your close friends there in the dorms at the University of Houston, guys like John Horn and Paul Marchand and Blaine McAllister. Paul's here walking with you today. Even we all once said that one day,
I'm looking at
one day.
As soon as you start doing it, I didn't want to look at your face.
No. Ian Woosnam to your left.
Correct.
Jack Stevens was.
That's right.
The chairman.
No, that was a rough one.
I thought about that moment a lot because I certainly didn't want to put you in an uncomfortable position. But you came out with a kind of a straightforward answer. I knew that was your go-to place to be devoid of emotion.
Well, I think of all the tournaments in a major, this is right up my alley. And again, I missed some shots and got away with them. That's what you can do here. But, I just enjoyed it. The back nine was really a neat feeling. I rolled it by in 17, and I was nervous, but I was not nearly as nervous. For some reason, the 12th hole, if I could get by there, and what a break. And then I just calmed down, hit some good shots.
Nervous? Did you think he was going to get it done?
No, I just remember the PGA a couple years before at Shoal Creek, where he didn't get it done. But I was in the bar at Maplewood, and it was full, of course, on Sunday afternoon watching the golf tournament. And when that ball hung up on 12, I remember just a sense of relief, like, oh, this is going to be his time.
I was at his parents' house watching with his dad, mom and dad. He hits the ball on 12, I remember that, and hangs up, and the dad goes, "Geesh," which he used to say, "How did that stay up?" I said, "Mr. C, don't worry, he's got this in hand." They weren't hooting and hollering or outwardly hanging on the edge of their chair, but very, very happy, obviously, for obvious reasons, when he wins.
Well, the time has arrived for the green jacket.
Well, thanks, Jim.
Mr. Stevens, will you please?
Ian, you've been a great champion. Would you now do the honor of welcoming the title and new champion?
It's going to be a pleasure. Well done, Fred.
Thanks.
Welcome to the club. Let's get it on and see if it fits.
I had flashbacks. College.
Yeah.
When you brought our names up, I thought, you were always one sitting in our dorm room saying, one day I'm going to present one of you guys a green jacket. Fred, it's going to look really good on you. And it all flashed back. There I am. I played that year, and I'm thinking, holy cow, it just happened. And how do you top that? It'll be a moment I'll never forget. That's for sure.
That's right. It's a perfect fit.
Well,
And so is the title, Fred Couples, Masters champion.
all right,
It
thanks.
fits for life. Fred Couples has won the Masters, and for all of us at CBS Sports, Jim Nance sings "So Long" from Augusta, Georgia. That day, that moment in Butler Cabin,
Yeah.
I just want to thank you. It was truly one of the greatest moments of my life. I can't really think of many things that are up there on that level. And
Well, that means a lot.
on behalf of all your pals, we were living it with you.
through all that. But the Butler cabin was just so much fun. And for John Horn and Blaine and Paul to be teammates and, have me be the one to win it, we always talked about it, it was a great finish.
I think he will play it for as long as he really feels the desire. I mean, and he said it himself. If he shows up, then he may win.
Yeah.
If he takes the time to come out and play, then he's going to be up there at the top.
The millions of fans you have out there, and especially the brotherhood that we have with all of our pals.
Yeah.
It's a very powerful thing. And I get asked all the time, what's your favorite moment? And I've been so blessed to have many. Being there in Butler Cabin with you on April the 12th, 1992 can never be topped.
No, not for us.
No,
All right.
No
Thanks,
way.
Jimmy.
Thanks, Doc.
You
I'm
got
proud of you and I love you.
Love it. They can't see it here, right?
I said a minute ago that if he was here and you had a chance to tell him what he meant to you, I think it's time to do that. Because, take a look over your shoulder.
Oh, man.
I've heard a lot of lies. I almost put your last This is the guy who said
So let's ask Freddie, what does he remember about University of Houston hitting shots around campus or whatnot, about what we did? Well, what's the thing that comes to your
All the
mind?
good things?
Yeah.
No, well, the good things were, we used to go around him around campus. The bad things when we started aiming for the Moody Towers.
You never hit a window.
As far as we know, yeah. But yeah, we used to go.
Did you ever hear what was it that cost $25 to replace the window?